Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So you'll notice that I'm not wearing, well, I'm wearing some of it still because some of the gear was really expensive. I could have world travelled but I couldn't be bothered, so you've noticed that I've got different attire. I quite like this top actually. Yeah, so I did my roulettes last night and I managed to get myself to level 60. So I went on the market board and I treated myself. I'm still rich. You know, 182,000 gil, not to be scoffed at. And I've still got all of these in my inventory too. I'm not. I'm gonna. I won't trade them in until I get to Endwalker and see how much gil is actually in these. Yeah. So we have seen that the Sahagin have managed to summon their primal, Leviathan, and he's absolutely amazing in Final Fantasy XV. Loved that fight. It was really, really good. So we need to now find a way of how we are going to fight Leviathan because we cannot walk on water, even though we can do spells and things. Oh, and also in the last video, and actually quite a few videos, I forgot to put Presence of Mind on. Yeah, I was in... it was a couple of days ago and I was doing a main scenario roulette. And I thought, I'm quite sure I've used Presence of Mind in here before. Why is it not on my hotbar? Usually when you get to a level where the skill unlocks, it just chucks it on your hotbar wherever and then you can put it wherever you want. But for some reason, Presence of Mind didn't do that. And I don't know why. Because I can use it. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's talk to Xanthale. You're expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. See, I'm recognising a few of them names that come up at the bottom because I'm from my main character's in Cerberus. So I've seen actually all of them. Especially Blaster Pasta. I co-healed with Blaster Pasta a while ago and it was quite fun. Because we were like fighting over who was gonna res. It was hilarious. Anywho.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western La Noscia. Halfstone 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Halfstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Halfstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
'Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, Warrior of Light.
Well, no rest for the wicked, eh? Okay. You giddy. being held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. We know who this is, don't we? One of the company of heroes. The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I'm disinclined to put any store by his claim, and even should it be true, as Ishtola said, none save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed primal slayer's claims. Yorkshire? Of course, yeah, just send me. I've got no other important things to do. Seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. The man you're looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosha. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. I don't think it will, because I know who he is. God. I haven't attuned to the aetherite? You have got to be joking. Right, Tempest Gate. Alright then. Alright, I'll see you in a bit then. Can't believe I'm not attuned to that aetherite. Oh well. Tempest Gate it is. There. Do we bother attuning to it? Nope. Nope, we do not. We just go straight to where we need to go. Do you all know who it is? You definitely know who it is, don't you? He's gonna tell us a load of porcupines. Porcupines. Big old lies. Hello, Gooboo. Cute little bugger. Oh, this is a long old flight. Here we go. Let's listen to what he has to say. Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that millstone over to the mill, and also before... God's man. I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days! And do you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright. I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tracktomb ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you can. The tale of Tracktomb's epic victory over the dead primal Leviabeetus. Now, Leviabeetus is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, Each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long, and that's no mean feat, let me tell you. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. Well, what happened next? Well, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots, but not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let my mates in the company heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Maybe too modest. Now, there's some as you say can never truly beat Leviabeetus. That you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention, is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in the chocobo dung. I have to lie to women, just humble them. And that don't happen much. My member's tiny. It's pathetic. I like how the cat said penis. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabeetus. But I have seen him with my own eyes. It was a fair few years back when I was working at Baker's Hand. I was shaking my duties one day, loitering about the harbour when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some miles off the coast. With a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared. I saw myself right there and then. Well, oh gods, just remembering that day made me saw myself all over again. Hey, wait. If you're here asking after Leviabeetus, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet, or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying horsen, I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung. Youngster, this is Minfilia. Are we able to learn aught to use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Leviabeetus. I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Morrowby dry docks. Pray make your way here. You're able. If I must. I can attune to that ether right now, can't I guess. Just gotta fly over there. Nothing special. Hope you're all having a fantastical Sunday. Man's been quiet, been to the gym, and that's about it. Nothing more to say, really. I am gonna have a slurp though. Okay, lovely. That was a nice slurp. You can see me ether right down there. Over there in a minute. Attune. Wonder if we'll get a decently quick pop. I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it's safe to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whole Eater, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might manoeuvre freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable. I'm not one to tempt fate. The Whole Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we'll bear you to Leviathan. I know that look. You're ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whole Eater might not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Nordic and Vermelis are calling elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defence. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Yshtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfil its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will enjoy your presence. Highly diverting. Thancred and Yshtola, if you would join the 3rd Levy, and Lady Ugiri the 5th. What words I have for the woman who has made sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Yorkshire. May the crystal bless and keep you. Yeah, well, thank you very much, Miss Philly, you ever so exciting lady. Yay! Let's go fight Leviathan. Right. This list is getting longer, isn't it? Come on, give me a nice quick pop. Do it. Do it. Pop. Pop. I don't think it's going to have a quick pop, is it? Can we go in the boat? No. Oh man. Alright, what I'll do is I will edit out the wait. Because it's just boring, isn't it? And we're... Oh my god. Someone pulled out. I was just about to say, and we're back. And then, yeah, that happened. Right, one healer, one deeps. Come on, guys. Yes. I'm definitely skipping this cutscene. You watch somebody else's new and they're going to watch it. It's a very long cutscene. Salutations. Oh, that's good. We've got a shield healer. We've got a scholaroo. Someone's just said hello. Oh, yeah. That's alright. We'll let them watch. Oh! I always let people, you know, watch the cutscenes because, like, come on. It's unfair if you don't. Oh no. Oh no. I just stay here. You don't take any more damage. I can't remember which one I can hit. Is it the head? Yeah, we're alright. We'll do a medica too. Hey, that hurt. Less of that, sunshine. I'm like fully tanking this Sargon. Yeah. That's okay, it's not doing any damage to me. That's awesome. Get the gyre spoons. Oh! Oh! All the splashes! Right. Not yet. Oh wee! That was good timing. Well done. Yeah, I need to kill the head. So there's a trick to this boss. There's a trick to this boss. So if you're, from what I remember, if you're a ranged DPS or just ranged anything, you go for the head. If you're melee, you go for the tail. I think. I'm quite sure that's what it is. See, this summoner here is taking a bit of damage because they're attacking the wrong part of Leviathan, you know what I mean? Look, I'm fully tanking these Sahagins. Love it. I am the tank. Oh, yes. GG. Oh. Nice. Oh. I couldn't give a commendation, everybody just left. Oh. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is I will travel to Limsa and then I will end the video there. And I'm going to go play some Skyrim and I can't wait to play some Skyrim. I'm so excited. Because now, well, I'll tell you what I was just about to say, but I'll tell you in Skyrim. Because, like, I am so happy to know this information. And I have someone to thank so much. So I'm going to go now and I'm going to do my Skyrim recording. So thank you very much everybody for watching. Take care of yourself. Please, 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 I beg you, like, subscribe, comment, even if it's some like constructive criticism or whatever. I'm tough skinned, I've got scales, I'm from Yorkshire, it's fine. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.